Plus, it's Spice Time. Please welcome Geri Halliwell Horner. Today on Kelly. Welcome back. You might know our next guest is a member of the most successful girl group in the history of music, the Spice Girls. She's also been an advocate for literacy through her work with the Royal Commonwealth Society in the UK and the Barbara Bush Foundation here in the US. Her first young adult novel made her a New York Times best-selling author, and she is back with a second book in that series. Everybody, it is called Rosie Frost, Ice on Fire, and it's out now wherever books are sold. Please welcome Geri Halliwell Horner. It's struggling to find it, but
Zimmerman.
Zimmerman. I was like,
Zimmerman.
why do I know this? Yes. Welcome back to New York.
Thank you so much.
You love being here, right?
I'm such a big fan of America.
Yeah?
Yeah, and before we talk, I know I'm here to talk about me, but actually I want to talk about you.
What?
Yeah, and I would just want to really acknowledge that how amazing you have been in your life. Really, everyone needs to acknowledge it. Okay, Kelly, sometimes, you know, we get along in our lives and we just get on with it. And to acknowledge your path, you know, from going from where you were as a singer before that, you were talking about your upbringing, and then being idol, and then you've had 2 children, then you've pivoted, made your own show, which is a huge success. You've had books out. Then she's got her own record company. She's amazing.
How do you know my life?
And the producers need to leave that bit in.
No, I know. I'm going to be like, take it out, take it out. I'm having an out-of-body experience because I'm playing it real cool. Obviously, I'm a huge Spice Girl fan. So I'm having like one of those, like, I'm cool.
Amazing, amazing.
Oh, no,
amazing.
Everything's so good.
No, it's
Wait,
brilliant.
you're so nice. Not everyone's nice, you know? Like, that is so nice.
You know what I think in life, and I was brought up on, like, you know, Jimmy Stewart movies.
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
It's probably one of my favourite movies. And actually, I like to think that you can be kind and good and still get to the top.
Yeah.
You can be successful. You don't have to be horrible. You can be kind and loving.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, that's America taught me that.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, wait, enough about me, although I am going to ask for this footage. Just, wow. So let's talk about it. This is your second book, right, in this series?
Yeah.
And it's the Rosie Frost series. So what's happening in this? What inspired this one?
Okay, for those that don't know Rosie Frost, it's based on this island, the south of England. And this island's, it's a bit like Jurassic Park, but instead of dinosaurs, it's endangered animals, and there's a school there called Heaverbridge, and it was built 500 years ago by Queen Elizabeth I in honour of her mother, Anne Boleyn, who was executed by Elizabeth's father, Henry VIII. He was horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, so she builds this school when she becomes queen, and it's full of amazing kids, polymaths, really clever kids. You'd go there, super talent, you know, of all different... And this was 500 years ago. Cut to present day, Rosie Frost, her mother dies, and she's sent there, and she doesn't understand why. And then she gets visited by the ghost queen of Anne Boleyn. So there's a bit of history there, but it's a bit of, you know, treachery, and then she finds out who murdered her mother. And so there's a lot of adventure in there. There's conservation, but also there's a little bit of love. But this book is about revenge and murder, and it kind of looks at the darkness within us, and so we can process our own feelings in it.
Yeah.
And also the other thing that we can also process is she's grieving. And I don't know if any of you have lost anyone. I know that you have.
Or lost in a major way.
Yeah.
And so it allows you in a very sort of
easy way to process grief. And so whatever age you are, but then it's wrapped in adventure and a little bit of love.
I love it. What's your like process? Do you have to go away like a cabin and no?
Well, anywhere. I could be writing on an aeroplane.
Yeah.
You know, just if I get an idea, but
just never know when you'll be inspired.
Yeah. And, what I like, and you might connect with this, and that you wrote your books, is that when you become a mum, you get this feeling that you want to be there for your children. I love being a mother. Yeah. I love it. I love my children more than anything.
Yeah.
But I still want to be creative.
You want to have your identity.
Yeah, identity. And so what the gift of writing is, you can do it anywhere. When they've gone to bed, when they're at school. It gives you a bit of flexibility.
Yeah.
And so I really lent into that. But there is a discipline, and I just learnt from other writers what their way is. You've got to leave the phone outside the room.
Yeah, that's not a problem for me. The people who work with me hate me because I never have my phone on.
Oh, yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, you make me feel so good about myself.
Yeah.
I love you. Thank you so much.
Good.
Nicole Idol, but also just such a great human. Everybody, we are going to take another break, but Geri's latest novel is called Rosy Cross, Ice on Fire. It's available wherever books are sold, and everyone in our audience is going on with a copy. Get the jobs they want in science and tech. It's really amazing. Stay tuned.